So today we have our good friend Jada Jenkins joining us. She is a Samvia ambassador, Mizani artist, and owner of her own salon called L'amour de Rose, which she told me means the love of pink because that's her favorite color. But Jada has 15 years of experience in the hair industry. And like I said, she's a Mizani artist, salon owner, celebrity stylist. She's worked with people like Tasha Cobbs Leonard, Star Jones, Lin-Manuel Miranda. Do you like good stuff? Yeah, she's worked with these people. Amazing, right? She's very passionate about educating both stylists and her clients with her styling expertise. And now you get a taste of it. Please, in the chat, welcome our good friend, Jada Jenkins. What's up, Jada?
Andrew, hey, how are you?
I'm so good. I love your energy, my friend.
Oh, thank you, my friend. I'm good. You're looking good. How's your day been going?
Good. It's a little chilly here in Southern Oregon, so I have my heater next to me. I've got my coffee. I've got my, nice cozy shirt on. So yeah, I'll just be staying warm over here, and then I'll pop in and bug you with some questions and stuff as you teach. But I'm gonna get off the screen because I know you got a lot of content for us.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the introduction. Again, like you said, my name is Jada Jenkins, and I am from the DMV area. What does that mean? DC, Maryland, Virginia. I live in Maryland. I was born in DC, so I like to say DMV area. I have a lot of information to share with you all today. We are going to be using that chat, so make sure you get those fingers right, because guess what? We're going to have some fun. We're going to dibble and dabble in lots and lots of textured hair. Everybody put in that chat box texture. Put in that chat box texture, because that is what we are going to be dealing with, my friends. Building texture, starting with the foundation and expanding on that foundation. Everybody put in that chat box, expand, because we are going to be expanding on a solid foundation with different styles, adding accessories, as you can see. Some nice, fun accessories. These are my homegirls that go with me everywhere. They are so fly. Can you see her? Isn't she fly? She has textured hair. She decided to go ahead, put a little scrunchie bow on her hair. She has her nice pearls. And guess what, y'all? She even has her nose pierced like me. We're twinsies. So what I want to do is I am going to start with a foundation of a 3-strand twist. Put in that chat box the number 3. 3-strand twist, not 2-strand twist, not a plait, not a cornrow, but a 3-strand twist. Why am I using a 3-strand twist versus a braid, a plait, or even a 2-strand twist? It's because I love the outcome of it. I love the fullness of it, and it just gives me a great old time. So this is what they look like. Let me show you what my 3-strand twist look like on textured hair. This can be done on dry or wet hair. Yep, I said it, dry or wet. So put that in the chat, dry or wet. And the reason why I like it is because you can use this as a style, and then you can transform it. Because guess what today is? Transformation Tuesday. All right. So what I want to do is I am going to show you how I do a 3-strand twist. We're going to walk through the process. We're going to go step by step to ensure that you all are set up for success. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm going to take, as you can see, this is lightly damp hair. You can see really good. Say, I can see really good. This is done on lightly damped hair. And then I am going to do an organic parting. I love a good organic parting. The reason why I like organic parting is because I'm the organic type of girl, and I love the way it falls and it gives the hair nice full look. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to prep the hair with Mazani's 25 Miracle Milk. Everybody put in that chat, 25 Miracle Milk. The reason why I'm going to prep it with that is because, number one, it's a detangler. It's a great leave-in conditioner, and it's Mazani's #1 seller. You can use this on any and everybody. Yes, I said it, any and everybody. When I say any and everybody, that means your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your brother, your kid. And guess what? You can use it on Andrew. And guess what else you can use it on? Don't tell anybody. All right, you ready? Come in for the secret. I have a secret. I even use it on my furry baby, meaning my dog. Yep. When he goes to visit my mom, she always judges me because I forget to comb his fur. And so whenever I know he's going with her, I say, come here, Bentley. And I miss some of that on there. And it's just new. New fur. Anywho, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to layer it with Mazani's foam wrap. The reason why I like to layer it with Mazani's foam wrap is because it's a wet consistency. It gives me control, and it's going to lock in that texture that I want. Everybody put in that chat box, lock in. We're going to lock in that texture, all right? Then after you put in lock in, put in foam wrap, because that is what I am using. I am using Mazani's foam wrap. As you can see, I am emulsifying that product nice in there with my fingers. And I have a little trick we use at Mazani. Every time we are dealing with textured hair in its wet state, we call something, I'm moving too fast. Slow down, Jada. We use the letters A, B, D. Everybody put in the chat box A, B, D. All right. ABD means always be detangling. When you are dealing with textured hair, you always want to be detangling the hair when you are shampooing it when it's in its wet state. So we like to use this. We like to spread our fingers out, and when it's wet, this is how we are going to approach the hair with our fingers spread apart. When it's dry, we are going to close hands to ensure that we are always be detangling. So wet hands, what are we going to do? Keep our hands open and always be detangling, all right? Let's get into some fun. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of a three-strand twist. I have a question, though. Has anybody ever heard of a three-strand twist? Write in that chat box, have you ever even heard of a three-strand twist? You say, no, Jada, I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it. Or, yes, I've heard of it before, but I never learned how to do it. Drop in there. Have you ever heard of a three-strand twist? Nope. Somebody said nope. Nope. Have you heard of a two-strand twist? Have you heard of a two-strand twist? Put in that chat box. Nope. Yes. So let me show you what a two-strand twist looks like. A two-strand twist is you're taking two strands of hair, right? And we're going to number them, okay? This is section 1 and this is section 2. You are taking section 2 and you're crossing it over to section 1. Then we are going to rename it, renumber them. 1, section 2. We are taking section 2 and crossing it over to section 1. So you are going to continue to do that until you get to the end of the hair. And this is considered a two-strand twist. Okay. This is a two-strand twist. This is a two-strand twist. Now, don't get me wrong. I love me a nice, good old two-strand twist. But sometimes when I'm taking two-strand twist out, it doesn't give me the maximum volume I want. It doesn't give me the fullness I want. So I opted and I like to do a three-strand twist. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to take 3 strands, of course. Everybody put in that chat box 3 strands because that is what we're going to use. 3 strands. Let me pull my comments up so I can make sure I'm seeing them good. Somebody said never heard of it, very different. Definitely a 2. I love it. Thank you so much for that, Selena. All right. So we have our 3-strand twists, right? And we are going to number them, okay? We are going to number them. Pay close attention. This is going to be section 1. This is going to be section 2. This is going to be section 3. Make sure you all can see that good. Can you see my sections good? We got 1, 2, and 3. All right. Now, I like to use my fingers you know how you ride on a bike or a motorcycle and it's like vroom, vroom, vroom. You see how my hands are? I like to have my hands like this. And the reason why I like to have my hands like this is because I have control. Because I need to use multiple fingers to be doing this, okay? So I want control. So I always like kind of ball my fists up like I'm riding a bike or a motorcycle because it's getting springtime. It's nice out and we want to get on those bikes, huh? All right, so we have section 1, 2, and 3, and then I'm going to take my pointer finger. Everybody put pointer finger. This is your pointer finger, right? Yeah, pointer finger. Put in that pointer finger, and you are going to grab section 3. And we are going to cross it over. It's going on a vacation. Section 3 is going on a vacation, and it's going to travel all the way in the place of section 1, in front of section 1, okay? And then we are going to start our number over again. So we have section 1, section 2, section 3. All right, here we go. We're always only, we're going to always only move section 3. So that's something to put in the chat because that's very important. We're only moving section 3, meaning section 3 is always going to be the traveling guide. It's going to be traveling on a road trip. I know we all want to go on road trips because we have been stuck in the house for about a year. At least I have, and I'm ready to go on a trip, right? So section 3, taking our pointer finger, we're grabbing it. It's going on its trip cross country, and it has moved into section 1. And then we are going to start that process all over again. We have section 1, 2, and 3. Taking our pointer finger, and we are going to grab section 3, and we are going to travel it all the way over. All right. And so now I'm going to go a little bit faster just so you can see. And don't worry, we're going to do this again because I want to ensure you all are getting it. Okay. So this is how it really rolls. Look, I'm taking my section and I'm only traveling with section 3. Only traveling with section 3. So we start over. We have section 1, 2, and 3. I'm grabbing my pointer finger and I am moving section 3 all the way in the place of section 1, and we start over. And you continue to do this until you have a nice 3-strand twist. And you go all the way down to the end and keep going, and you keep going, and you keep going, and you keep going. I absolutely loved when I learned how to do this in the beginning. I was like, whoa, I don't know about this. I don't know if I will ever be able to get this. But let me tell you, with practice, and you're going to replay this video, you all are going to get it. You're going to tag me. You're going to tag Sanvi, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I love those 3-strand twists. I love the outcome of it. All right. So let me pull that to closer so you all can see how nice that looks. Look at my 3. They look so beautiful. I love, love, love them. So let's do that again, just to ensure you all can see good. How are you, Andrew?
I'm doing good, learning a ton. Debbie Via is asking, Jada, does this work better with certain texture types?
That is a great question. Thank you for asking that, Debbie. The answer is, does it work better with higher texture types? The higher the texture type, the easier it is to lock in, the easier it is to do. Can it be done on lower curl types? Yes, it can be. But you might have to maybe at the end put a roller or a rod at the end just to kind of lock it if the texture type is a little straighter than a higher texture type. So with Mazani, we go by texture types 1 through 8. And what does that mean? 1 being the straightest curl and 8 being the tightest curl. And so that kind of allows you to understand who you're dealing with. So if you're dealing with someone that's like more of a 1 or a 2, you can definitely do this, but you would have to maybe put a roller or a rod, or you can even use Mazani lacers, which look like this. Which look like this that I covered, I think last week, and I can show you how to do that as well. So let me show you. So if you were to do, let me do another 3-strand twist, and then I'm gonna show you how to put the lacer at the end so you can lock it in case you have the lower curl types. Because what will happen is the lower curl types, their hair is a little straighter, so it might unravel. Or so you can either use the roller, or sometimes you can use a little product to kind of help guide it and lock that end in. All right. So what we have our steps, right? We have, how many strands do we have? Put in that chat box. How many strands do we have? We have 3 strands, right? Somebody said, oh, you said great. You have them. Good, good. Rosie has the laces. Good. We have 3 strands. Okay. Somebody said, I had my first twist appointment this Friday with about a texture type 7. This class is so on time. You know what? Thank you so much, because I was trying to figure out what I wanted to share with you all. And I said, I gotta let them know about the 3-strand twist. All right. So we have our 3 strands, right? Let me turn it, make sure you all can see great. 3 strands. All right. So we have strand what? Strand 1, 2, and 3. All right. We are going to take strand 3 because remember, strand 3 is our traveling guide. Strand 3 is the one that's going to be traveling across country. The rest of them are not. All right. So we're taking strand 3 and we're crossing it all the way over in front of strand 1 because it went on a road trip. It's tired. It's been in the house for a year. Okay. Now we're going to start over. This is 1, this is strand 1, this is strand 2, this is strand 3, okay? We are taking strand 3 and we are crossing it over 2-strand in front of strand 1. And if you notice, I want you to notice my hands right here, how I am guiding, moving the sections to where the next station it needs to be in. It's like a station. You know how you go somewhere and you have different stations, you do this. Oh, so when I went and got vaccinated, they had different stations. So the first station you go to, I got registered. Then the second station you do this, then the second station you do that. So it's kind of moving the hair into different stations so that you can get the best outcome, right? And get the results that you want. All right. So we're starting over. We have section 1, section 2, section 3. We are going to take section 3, cross it over in front of section 1. And now we're going to start our number over again. 1, 2, 3. Section 3, cross over to section 1. And we are going to continue to do that until we get a nice 3-strand twist. How does that feel? Put in that comment how you feeling. Let me know if you are grasping this information. Let me know if I'm going too fast or too slow. I want to hear it all, okay?
It's awesome. So what is the visual finish difference between a 2-strand twist and a 3-strand?
Let's show you. So what did I do with my 3-strand, my 2-strand? So a 2-strand twist is, hold on, less volume. So I'm going to show you if you can see. All right. Thank you for asking that, Andrew. All right. So can you all see this side versus this side? Do you see a difference in the sizes? Put in the chat box if you see a difference in this side versus this side. Let's see what you say. Do you see a difference? Does anybody see a difference? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. This side and this side, okay? Let's see. Waiting for those answers to come in. Do you see a difference, Andrew? I'm sorry, they're not. So which side?
No, it's fine. It takes a second for the comments to come in, but
I figured that's why I started singing. Which side do you see a difference in, Andrew? Why I have you up?
So to me, I think it's her left side, seems a little tighter.
Okay.
A little skinnier.
Okay. And then what about this side?
Seems like the pattern is a little bit more open, like a little bit bigger.
A little bigger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's the difference. This side, it gives the 3-strand twist, gives it a wider, more texture, bigger, and then this one is a little tighter. But as you can see, even though she has more hair to this side is still a little fuller than this side. Gives
right.
it more fullness. Okay. Sorry, I wanted to show you though that since you asked.
I love that. Thank you for showing that. Hey, and there was a question of how tight or like how much tension are you putting on the hair as you wrap?
That is a great question. It depends on how tight you want the coil to look. For me, I'm using some nice tension. And the reason why I'm using some nice tension is because once you unloose this and finish and unravel, it's going to lose its tension anyway. It's going to kind of go into its natural state. It's not going to be all tight or anything like that. So I want as much tension as possible so I can get good definition. Put in that chat box, good definition. We want good definition. And so after I do this, right, I would either let them sit under a dryer for a couple of minutes if they plan to take it out right away. Or some people like to, remember, this is transforming this hairstyle into a couple of different ways. So some people like to wear it this way because it is nice outside. I might put them under the dryer for about 15 minutes just to kind of get that outside coating, getting it dry, lock in that heat. And then I will send them on their merry way. Now, if I want this to be completely dry, they will sit under the dryer for at least probably about an hour to an hour and 45 minutes. It just depends on the texture of the hair, the porosity of the hair, and the density of the hair. All right. Yes. Good definition. I love it. All right. Hey, Miss Sonia, how are you? All right. So I'm going to do it one more time. Then I'm going to show you how to take it out and we're going to style it and we are going to get into some fun hair. Okay. So remember, we have 3 sections just in case you are joining us. We are doing a 3-strand twist. We have strand 1, 2, and 3. We are going to take strand 3, cross it over, put it in front of strand 1. And strand 3 is our traveling guide. It's on a road trip, all right? taking our pointer finger, grabbing strand 3, and we are crossing it over, and we are locking it in. And so this is where I like to have my tension. So that was a great question. As you can see close up, I have some nice tension so that I can ensure that we have great definition, okay? And I have control. I like to have tension too because I want to have control over the hair, all right? So I am taking my pointer finger, grabbing section 3, pulling it over in front of section 1, and we are renaming these sections, section 1, section 2, section 3. All right, here we go, taking it, crisscrossing it over into front, and we are going to continue to do this, and this is going to give us a 3-strand twist. If you are just joining us, we use our Mazani 25 Miracle Milk for prep, and then we use our Mazani's foam wrap to lock in. Can you use some other products? Yep, you sure can. That's just what I chose to use. You can use creams if you would like. Of course, the cream or the foam helps lock it in. I wouldn't go too deep in using any other product, all right? So that's how we have a 3-strand twist. And as you can see, in my parting, I did brick layering. What do I mean when I say brick layering? Looks like this, how you have a brick house, and you see how we have those partings. I am covering, I'm trying to read it. I'm covering those partings so that the next section can fall into different holes so that we can have the maximum fullness that we want. All right, so let's go ahead and show you how I prep and I take it out. All right, and I'm going to get into some fun stuff now. All right, so I like to start in the back. The reason why I like to start in the back is because I like to build my hairstyle going up. And that's just the way I do it. If you want to start in the front, you definitely can. If you want to start on the side, taking them out, it's your business, you know. As a hairstylist, be creative. As a consumer, be creative. As a mom, be creative. As a husband, be creative. Doesn't matter. All right. So next, I am going to take Mazani's 25 Miracle Nourishing Oil, which is one of my favorites. The reason why it's my favorite is because it's, number one, biodegradable, and it's you can use it on your hair and your skin. So like this morning when I said I cannot be teaching to these folks with ashy hands, with dry looking hands, with me washing my hands all day, I use the Miracle Oil. All right. I like to emulsify it in my hand because I don't like oily hair. I like a nice finished look. If you like oily hair, then you just go ahead and put it on. But I like a nice, nice shine to it, but nothing too major. All right. So I want to ensure you see, maybe I should go to the front because these pieces are colored. So let's do this. Let's go back to the front and we are going to apply. Let's get this hair out the way so you all can see great. This hair is already dry. I don't know what I did with my top there. So I'm applying, I'm emulsifying, and I am applying the oils in my hands. I'm applying it. And then what I like to do is when the way I know I did my 3-strand twist right is if I unravel it and I see those nice 3 strands right here. That lets me know you did something right. Now, if you don't have the nice 3-strand where you can put your finger through it, then that means, we got to start over. Something went wrong, which is okay because that happened to me when I first learned. I didn't do things the right way, and it's okay. Practice makes perfect. So I like to start from the ends, and we are going to unravel the 3 strands, unravel in the opposite direction, just kind of going to the right. And you see that definition? It's like lived in definition texture. I love it. All right. So here's the trick. What I do. Listen, when I take my twist out, each section, what I do is I take my Sanvia iron that helps put texture in. I absolutely love this iron. The reason why I love it is because the plates are flexible. I love the roundness in it. No hair gets caught in it. And I love the size in it because it goes into the root really, really nice. All right. So I am going to take this section and I am going to put this at the base of the root. And I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I love a good song. That is my song. And I am going to go in and do the same thing to each section. Ask me why. Jada, say, why are you using this? Why are you doing this? Please ask me why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going in. Is this style for winky hair only? I'm not sure. What do you mean textured hair? No, this style is not for textured hair only. You can definitely use it on all textures. Of course, the outcome will be a little different, but it can definitely be done. All right. So I am using my Sanvia texture iron. I have it on high heat. You can definitely, if you have color treated, and that's the reason why I love this, is because it has temperatures. You can do low, you can do color treated, and you can do high. So we're going in. Did you all ask me why I'm using it? Yes, you all did. Ask me why. I'm using it because I want volume. I want to give the maximum volume. Even though this is going to give me fun, full volume hair, if you can see the difference, let me show you the difference and what this gives when you don't use that Sanvia texture iron versus when you do. All right. So can you see this? All right, let's see. Hold on. Can you see that volume? See this one, you see how it's bulging out, it's coming out, it's gonna give that nice fullness. This side is still nice. It's still laying there, still nice and full, but it's not giving the maximum volume that I know that it can give. So we are taking them out, unraveling them opposite direction to the right. It's unraveling what we've already done. I've used my 25 Miracle Nourishing Oil by Mazani, and then I follow it with my texture iron from the one and only Sanvia, and I am going in. Oops, sorry. I am going in at the root, and I am taking it, and I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I love to have my song because it allows me to, is this plate on?
It probably turned off on you. There's an automatic shut off so that it doesn't run your salon down.
And I should know that because when I'm using it in a salon, every time I have to go and turn it back on. So that's the cool thing about it. And that's what I love about it, because I am that girl. I am that girl that forgets to turn her irons off, and then they go out on me quick. They aren't, I always have to end up getting new ones. But with my Sanvias, I don't, because yes, that's hot. That's definitely hot. I don't have to do that. So we are counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in that root, just to kind of give some volume to that root and have some fun hair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How you all feeling out there? Do we have any questions? Volume, yes, I absolutely love it. So as you can see, we take it out. We're going to do one more section. I'm just going to take it out, and then I am going to show you how I style it, some quick tips on how to style it, and then we're going to get into some accessories and just how to build on this solid foundation. This is the reason why I like this one, is because it's a solid foundation. I know for sure that it's not going anywhere, and it gives you longevity. Everybody put in that chat box longevity, because this style is going to give you longevity so that you don't have to do your hair for a while if you don't want to. You can have multiple styles in it. I'm that girl. I did recently just cut all my hair off, but I'm that girl that I need longevity. I need something that I don't have to really do much to my hair. Even though I'm a hairstylist, I don't like getting my hair done. I really don't. I don't see how people go to the hair salon because I just don't like it. I don't like getting my hair shampooed. I don't like any parts of it. I just do it because I have to, you know. Someone said I should probably look into getting some locks, but I like this. I'm a style shifter. I like to switch my hair up. All right. So that's how you have it. You see, it has that maximum volume, nice texture. This can be used on any and everybody. This can be done on any and everybody. Just approach it different. And remember earlier, I forgot, before I move on, I told you that if you have a lower curl type, meaning a curl type that's straighter than this, or anyone else, you can wrap it, do your 3-strand twist, and then you can take Mazani lacers, and then you can just kind of lock it in with like a roll. So I'm just taking it and I'm pinching it in the middle. I'm pinching my lacer in the middle. This lacer has been through some stuff, as you can see. but I love it. I love using it. And I'm going to start in the middle and I'm going to start at the ends and I'm just going to slightly roll it. Okay? Slightly roll it. Let me do it again. I'm pinching it in the middle. I'm going to start at the ends. And as you can see, I like to kind of crisscross to lock in that end so that you see how at first it came out. It's because I didn't crisscross. I want to crisscross and lock it in so it doesn't come out. Now, what I love about this is that you can roll it all the way to the scalp if you want, or you can just kind of lock it at the end just so you can get some type of curl and just to kind of lock that twist in so it doesn't come out. And then you are just going to take this end or this end, whichever one your heart desires, it does not matter. And you are going to loop it through the hole and lock it in. And voila. And it looks like, let me get this hair out my way. Let me get this out my way. And it locks in. And then you can let them sit under the dryer for a few minutes, maybe about 15 to 20 minutes under medium to high heat. And then you can take it out and then they can go about their business if they want, or you can take them out and style it that way. All right, how y'all feeling out there? We feeling good? Someone said, I'm trying this on my doll head tomorrow. Yes, make sure you tag me, show me, because I want to see. All right, so we got our first hairstyle, right? And you can definitely wear those 3-strand twists out. And actually, sorry, let me show you. You can even pin this up using accessories if you want to like pin it up. Maybe get some out your way, have some fun. I'm a big, huge accessory girl. So I'm going to show you if you have some handy dandy clips or some nice pretty accessories, you can dress this up. Let's take this out so you all can see how it can really look. This is great for children as well, adults, moms, dads. And as you can see, it kind of dressed it up. You can even angle them differently, however you want to angle them. You can use bobby pins, hairpins. I like to get these from Amazon just to have on deck. I love a good accessory. And they can wear their hair like this. Ooh.
That's what's kind of cool about this is that there could be a progression over a week's time. They could walk out of the salon just like that. They could walk out even wet and just let it air dry and all that stuff. And then the next day, they can start to play with it and expand it. And yeah, I could see the timeline for it.
Exactly. And that's what I love about this is transforming one hairstyle, one solid foundation into multiple looks so that you can get the best for your money. You can get a bang, my clients love it is because I'm not into, I want them to come every week or every 2 weeks, or I want them to come back, but I want them to get the best for their money. They're going to come spend some good money with me for sure, but I want to make it worth their while. And I want them to know that I am going to build a foundation, a solid foundation where they can go try different things. They can go play with their hair, especially if they're into just trying new things. All right. I'm a style shifter. At Mazani, we call it style shifter, someone that loves to change their hairstyle up at least 30 times a year. Right. And so I want to ensure that, hey, since you're a style shifter, you're that girl that likes to change, you like to effortless hair, then I want to be able to change it up. All right. So that is one style we have. And then we have our second style once it's taken out, right? You kind of shake it. So now what I like to do is when I take it out, as you can see, we've taken it out. I like to use my my wide tooth Sanvia. And the reason why I like this one is because the teeth are wide. And I love this little hook right here. So that if I need to go in and part something, I have it there and it gets the hair nice, clean parting. But what I like to do is I like to kind of go in if I want. Remember, we put that texture in the root. So that volume is pretty much there. But if I want to go in and I want to tease it a little bit, but not too much, I am going to start backcombing just in the root. The reason why I'm just doing it in the root is because I don't want to disturb those curls. Look how that gave that volume already. I don't want to disturb those curls because remember, we want longevity because we're going to be doing a bunch of different things to this hair each and every day. All right. So we're going in and we are backcombing in. Now, the more backcombing if you want more backcombing, you use the smaller teeth. If you want a little less backcombing, I like to use the wider teeth. Okay. So we're going to show you how you can use the smaller side, and that's going to get more of that backcomb in, and it gives you more volume. As you can see, whoa, look at that. I love it. I didn't even have to do much. Already based off my foundation with my Sanvia texture iron in the root, and then I'm going in and I am back combing just to kind of give some fun full hair. All right, how are we feeling out there? Do we have any questions? Y'all feeling good? So as you can see, I added accessories to her hair. And the reason why is because this girl loves change. She loves to experiment and try new things. And so I wanted to give you all some different ways that you can use hairpins, use bobby pins, and make them fun. Even if you can't get to the store and you can't get accessories like clips like I just showed you, you can definitely use some nice bobby pins, colored bobby pins. I have different colored bobby pins in my kit just to always add, and I just crisscross them in, and then that way she has a nice fun full hair. So this is what hairstyle, probably I would say number 3, because the 3-strand twist, we pinned it up, and that was another hairstyle in one. So we're looking at hairstyle number 3 already. All right, so that's hairstyle number 3, which I am loving, based off our 3-strand twist. Okay, then we are going to move into our next hairstyle, which is our lovely pinup 80s kind of bun looking thing. I love a good accessory. Now this one hair is a little older. She's like, I'm not ready to get rid of it. I'm not ready to shampoo my hair. What should I do? I'm going to pin it up, and I'm going to have a nice little scrunchie ball, 80, give an 80s look. I love this because it's soft on the hair, doesn't cause any breakage, and it goes wide. And so all we had to do is just kind of plop it on there. As you can see, we plopped it on there. Let me get on this side. And it gives nice, fun, full hair volume without having to redo it. You can take your texture iron if you want, and you can kind of go in to reiterate some texture in it. And what I like about it is you don't have to go down the whole strand of texture. You can just do random pieces to kind of help build that texture in. Oh, I love it. Look at that. I love it. All right. So we're just building texture in. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Whenever I'm building texture in, whatever, 1, 2, 3, whatever my method is of counting, I'm consistent with it. Then I like to kind of go in, and we're going to rough it up a little bit. And this can be a nice, fun outing with friends on the bay somewhere, on the boardwalk, having a nice slushie, some Ritas, or some good ice cream. And there we have it. So this can be what? What number? What look are we on? What number is this?
I think that's like 4.
You said what?
5? I think it's 4.
Yes, look 4, right? How you feeling? How's it look? Nice, fun, effortless hair. I love fun. I love effortless hair. Something that you don't have to think too much. You can just kind of go up and put it in there. All right? Any questions?
Hey, Jada, I missed a couple questions just on, as far as with that 3-strand twist. For longevity's sake, how did they protect the style at home? Like as far as sleeping, showering, that kind of stuff.
Love that question. Thank you for that. So what you would do is, let me pull her back up so I can show you. Number 1, you can sleep like this. You can take this scrunchie, and you can pull it all up, and you can sleep. And so what will happen is, let's do this. So what will happen is, now this one is day old hair, okay? But this is what will happen, right? You take it off. Take it off. Let's take this one off. Just to show you that. And then what you would do is you kind of just let it fall and wake up. Say, hey, wake up, hair. It's time to come down. We had a nice sleep. You look so beautiful. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Now I teased her a little bit. So she's a little frizzy, but it's okay. And you kind of can go style it the way you want to style it. Okay. At night, take her pineapple. We call this a pineapple. Everybody say pineapple in the chat box. Put pineapple. When you're dealing with texture hair, if you pineapple it up at night, it allows you to sleep on your sides, and you don't get rid of the texture, and you don't, you'll have longevity in it, and it will look really, really nice. And you just let it down in the morning. Did that answer your question? Hopefully that was an answer to your question. Yes, pineapple. Pineapple at night. Now, also what you can do is you can just do a silk pillowcase. You can do a silk bonnet, put it on top of your hair. When you're in the shower, all you really have to do is kind of put a shower cap on it and let it be. Remember, it's texture. Texture is okay if it gets moist. It's okay if it gets big because it's going to get bigger and bigger, and that is okay. Everybody put in the chat box, that is okay. Put in okay. What if I have short hair? If you have short hair, you can still kind of do the same thing, or you might need to do a bonnet. You can try a bonnet on it, but can this be done on short hair? Yes, this can be done on short hair. This can be done on long hair. Of course, you know, if you're doing it on short hair, you might want to do smaller sections when you are putting a 3-strand twist in, so that you can have the maximum volume and definition in your curl. Okay, awesome. So then after we've done our pineapple for a day, we did that, and we're like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? And she comes in, she's like, what's next? All right, I got you. Don't worry, got you. So next thing is we finished our pineapple, and we're like, oh, let's do some half up, half down. That's a trendy thing right now. So I took a section and I just pulled it up in a ponytail with the elastic band. Nothing major about it, nothing too complicated about it. But what I did is, do you notice? Can you see that, what I did? Can you all see that in the front? What do you see in the front? Anybody see? Let's see what you see in the front. Some fun accessories I added, because remember, she is a trendy girl. She loves change. She loves fun hair. And so she wanted an up, down, half up, half down, but she just wanted some funness to it. She's into accessories. So what we did is we added hairpins. I added some U-pins. Nothing major about them. I just like to add some U-pins. And what that did, yes, hairpins, U-pins. I just stuck them in there. No right or wrong way to do it. I just stuck it in there, and it allowed it to be an accessory, okay? Allowed it to be a nice, fun accessory. Nothing major to it. Now, when you are doing it, of course, as you can see, I did gold, bronzy hairpins because of her color. I wanted to kind of be a subtle pop, but not too much. But you can do fun, different types of hairpins. You also can take some different hairpins, like these ones are rose gold, and we can kind of go in, and even if we wanted to add these to the side, you can definitely add them. And what I love about these is it has like a little texture in the hairpin as well. And I just get them. I'm a accessory queen. I get all my accessories from my, craft stores, online stores. We're all favorite, all onto this Amazon thing. They all have stuff. Everywhere I go, I'm looking for accessories. And I love to crisscross to build on. It's like building texture on texture. And then this can be another way. You can do just one side of putting the texture in. You can do the other side if you want. It's just up to you. And what I love about adding accessories is that it's whatever your creativity is, whatever you want, whatever you like. I love it. It does not matter. There is no right or wrong way to do it. So put in that chat box, no right or wrong way, because there's no right or wrong way to do it. If you like it, it looks good to you, add those accessories and make it fun, and you walk with confidence, you are good. Your client walks out of there with confidence, you are good. And what I found out as being a hairstylist, if I let my clients know I love it, it looks good on them, and they're like, I don't know, I'm like, girl, go outside, go to Target, and tell me what you think. Call me when you leave Target. They always call me, and they're like, Jada, girl, I got so many compliments. So many people stop me, and then that helps boost their confidence as well. So as you can see, we added a nice embellishment on the side. Still have our hairpins, and she's ready to rock and roll. She has her nice earrings in, and she's ready to hit the town at happy hour with her friends. So I think this is what, style 5? Style 5. Am we on style 5? Okay. Let's get to one more. All right. This is last but not least. Now we've done all these styles. As you can see, the texture was slowly coming out. It was like, I don't know about this. It's really time for shampoo, but I want to go another day. I have this really nice event I want to go to tonight, and I just really don't have time to do my hair. So we decided to do a nice side pinup. And the reason why we did that is because we needed to do something slick, because as the style does have longevity, it does come to an end where some of the texture kind of comes out. You brushed it, you tousled with the hair, you fingered it, and some of the texture comes out. So we kind of smoothed it. I used my Sanvia handy dandy brush, and I kind of went in. I smoothed this top, and I pushed it all to the side. Then I did a flat twist, okay? And what I'm going to do, let me pull my other mannequin because I want to show you. 1 second. I want to show you how I did this flat twist really quick. Really quick. Oh, here's my mannequin. It fell. So I'll just do this. I'll just use this one. No worries. No worries. All right. So what I did was I took my brush to help sleek it. And I'm just doing a lightly mist brush and nothing major because I still want some of that texture in it, right? And then what I did was I took my twist, my hand, and I'm going to twist the hair, just a palm roll. Everybody put in that chat box, palm roll, palm roll. Someone said glue the baby rhinestones on a pen. Yes, you can do that. You can do multiple things. So we're doing a palm roll to my right, twisting it to my right, inside the hair, away from the face. Can you go towards the face? Yes, your business, however you want to style it. I just decided to go away from the face, and I'm just twisting the hair. And as I'm twisting, I'm gathering hair from the neck section underneath. All right. So we're twisting, 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 twisting. Okay. Twisting. And then I took my hairpin and I locked it in. Kind of locked it in at an angle just to lock it in. As you can see, you can lock that in. That is a twist. Okay. So that's what we did on both of these sides. All right. We twisted this side going in. Then we went in and we twisted this side going in. Just palm roll twist. And as you can see, it's nothing structured about it. It's nothing major. It's just a nice little sleek look that she can go out on the town. And then we pinned the hair to the side. All right. So once I pinned the hair to the side, I kind of go in and with my Sanvia texture iron, I like to go in and if any hair that is like, oh my gosh, what's going on? It needs a little texture. I use Mazani's heat screen. And what I love about the heat screen is it's a heat protectant. So because she does have color, number one, because she does have textured hair, and because her hair is old, we want to make sure that we are protecting her curls. Everybody put in the chat box, protect curls. We want to protect her curls, and so we want to protect her curls from heat. And so because I am going to use my Sanvia texture iron to put a little more texture in, fine texture, nothing major about the texture, I'm going to mist some of this on it. Can this be done on dry or wet hair? Yes. But if you do spray it on on dry hair, I kind of like to give it a minute in order for it to emulsify it in so that you're not using the heat directly. Of course, something's going on with this pump, but it's okay. So what you can do is if it's something going on with the pump like it is, you just put it in your hands, emulsify it, and kind of go in where you know you want to put that heat to it, okay? And then we're going to go in and we're going to put some texture in the ends of the hair. And what I like about it is I like to put texture because I want to build a shape. And as you can see, I'm going to form a shape in this. And as we have put texture in, I'm going to go in. I'm going to take, I love my cutting combs. And the reason why is, number one, they're so long. I like to use them so that when I'm going in and I'm teasing, I don't have to worry about hair not catching inside and things of that nature. So I'm going to go in and I am going to just backcomb. And that is going to help me build some fun texture and shape that we already have in there and kind of give me some shape. And so then what I like to do is I kind of like give an angle. I'll use some of Mazani's HRM spray. And this is just a humidity resistant spray. It's a hairspray. And I kind of use this. Now I can use diffuser if you would like, for sure. But because this is something that's not polished, it's not perfect, I decide, hey, let me just go ahead and use the back of my comb, which it can be done too. So there you have it. Nice shape. nice texture. Can you all see that texture? And you see that shape we created on day 6 of this hair?
That's amazing.
Thank you so
Again,
much.
just like this continual evolution of the shape. Amber has a great question because, of course, not all of our audience has a Sambia texture iron. Do you have any ways that you work with trying to develop some of that texture into the hair without the texture iron?
Yeah, so you can either do, of course, you can at night, say if you know that, thank you for that question. It's a great question. So say if, you know, like this is the last day, it's on the verge, and you know you have somewhere to go the next day. It's thinking about prep. So like maybe at night, you can maybe put a few chunky 3-strand twists in it just to kind of enhance it a little bit, enhance the texture a little bit, or you can do a plait or a braid or a 2-strand twist just to kind of lock and put that texture back in, just to give you that one more day of hairstyling that you need. It doesn't have to be the small section like I did. You can do 1 or 2 big sections, or you can just do 2 big plaits just to kind of put that texture back in. If you don't have the texture iron, definitely do that. Or if you want to put a rod or a roller in it just the night before, just to kind of go ahead and do it. That's what I would do. But remember, if you are using heat, you definitely make sure you're using a heat screen, because you have to protect that hair. Everybody, you have to protect that hair. So if not, you can use a roller. You can maybe take some water. You can take some of the Mazani foam wrap just to kind of twist it or enhance whatever kind of texture you want, just in case you don't have the Sambia texture iron, which is totally fine. You just get a different texture to come out. Or you can use the Mazani lacer. And you can put a lacer in, roll it with the lacer around at night in some sections, as you can see. Something simple, nothing major, just like that, just to kind of get you the end to lock in. And then if we want to maybe take that foam wrap, take a squirt of that foam wrap, lock it in, and just kind of go to sleep like that, you can do that as well. Hopefully that answered your questions. How are you all feeling? Time went by so fast. Oh my goodness gracious.
It always does. I mean, an hour seems like such a long time, but then you start having fun. You start playing with some awesome mannequin hair.
For sure, for sure, for sure. All right, so how many styles did we come up with, Andrew?
I think that was 6.
That was 6 styles off of one amazing foundation, right? And so that is the goal. We wanted to start off with a solid foundation, something that's going to give you longevity, something that is going to protect the hair, can be used on any and everybody, highly textured hair, lower textured hair, and you build on it. And we add accessories to make it fun, make it pop. It's spring now, so everybody wants to get out. Everybody wants to have fun. Everybody wants to be noticed, because, you know, we all been in the house for a year and we want to wear our new clothes, our new accessories, and be cute.
So true. So Jada, how can they continue to educate themselves on curls and textures and coils?
For sure. So definitely, number one, tune in, follow me on Instagram, Jada Jenkins CO. I for sure, follow me. I for sure do lots of videos, tutorials on that. Definitely connect with Mazani. We put out a lot of information. We have a Texpert Academy, which allows you to understand texture hair, how it comes from the scalp, how it grows from the scalp, understanding what porosity is, what density is, all that good stuff. Platforms everywhere. And then guess what? I'm going to be here on Sambia's platform every couple of weeks. I am going to be dropping knowledge on texture hair, because I feel like that is my niche. That is what I'm good at. And I am going to ensure that each and every hairstylist has confidence, has boldness to go after texture hair.
So beautiful. Gosh. And you put so much passion into it. You make it so exciting and so incredibly approachable too, which I know that that's for a lot of people. They just kind of look at a fabric that they don't have, like their hands don't have practice in, and they just get so intimidated by it. But watching you work, it's like, oh yeah, it doesn't have to be so complicated. Keep it simple.
And I think think that's for me in the beginning as a hairstylist. I was so intimidated and I was scared because I saw all the grand stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do this. I'll never be able to do this. And sometimes we have to take it to the basics, bring it back. We have to, I don't want to say dummy it down, but we got to dummy it down and make it so that it's easy, simple, breezy, and approachable. And people can just kind of go in, start from something as simple as a solid foundation and build on it so that their creativity can come out of it.
Absolutely. Jada, thank you so much for your time today. Thank you so much for blessing this audience with your wisdom and techniques and such beautiful styles.
Thank you for having me. It's always been a pleasure. Always a pleasure.